Okay, Zoom started. So thank you so much for those of you who have signed on and are with us. This is our last of our Zooms that we are now doing with our ambassadors. And we are thrilled. This is a really productive way for us to meet and to network with you. And that's the main thing that we want to do, is meet and network. So this was Davina's and my idea that we split up into groups for this, and Nancy agreed that we would move on this. We have gone with the splitting up of the territories, as I'm going to put it, from what
John
John
Beard.
Beard wanted and what Nancy. So I thought it was an excellent grouping.
It's by parts of the United States, and you are in, this group is in the western part.
So,
Except Bev is Mountain West, and I'm not west, but you guys are all in the west.
so
Theoretically west.
saying that, I'm going to ask you to consider a new name for this group.
Yeah, you're gonna confuse me immediately.
Yes, that will.
So think about that. Anyway,
Be fun.
Davina, you want to start a little bit about why we're meeting and go with that?
Well, the Zooms are fun. It's always good getting to visit. And we can't wait, of course, till things get back to normal. And when they do, of course, with farmers, the possibilities are truly unlimited, the things we can do for fun. And as we do these fun things, visiting farms, etc., then we learn more, which is always exciting to learn, but it helps us to appreciate our farmers even more, because then we see all the details that they have to be involved with. So let's just hope we get back to normal soon.
So I will be sharing the Zoom presentations with you for the others, as well as this one with everyone else. So what we've started with in the past ones, we've asked everybody to give their ideas, but we've asked Bev to sign on tonight, and she was gracious enough to say she would, so that she would talk a little bit about you, to you, about what she can do for you to help you. So Bev, if you don't mind, I'm going to share a screen with you. There you go, Bev.
Okay. Well, we are starting to place ads in the DAR state conference newsletters. I know Deanna, this is one that Texas is doing, honoring Marcy Carter Lubbock. But it's nice, we have our information on one side that ties George Washington as a farmer into the DAR. And then we can also honor a DAR administration member who also happens to be a farmer. So it's just a double good PR thing to do. And Deanna Way and I, both Nebraska ambassadors, are doing an ad for our state conference in March. And we will be having Denise Doring Van Buren visit our state conference. And our Madam State Regent Candace Kane are both NSDOAF members. And they were so tickled that to be honored in the program that our state regent said maybe she would even post the ads like this up on the wall or on a screen at some point during the conference. So it's just like I told Janice Davina, I live kind of out in the middle of nowhere in Nebraska. Like the closest city of any size is about an hour away. So I try to use this and other social media means to reach all the Lineage Society member friends that I have. And so then after this, I can just tell you a little bit about our Facebook cover photos that we are willing to design for any ambassador. And I guess I can set an example on our ambassador page, but we can have. yeah, we can have your picture up in one corner and then a lot of info about NSDOAF and your contact information. And for me, that's easy just to pop up on my Facebook cover thing and leave for a month or so. And then I put on there, if you want more information, please feel free to contact me. But the best part is getting the website really big. So I always say the best part is to get people to log into our website, because then everything is there about scholarships, well, everything. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful website. But I'm just here to really reinforce, don't be afraid to email me if you need anything. If you want your Zoom backdrop updated, it's a wonderful program that the society has, but it's for all ambassadors. So just email me. It might take a few days sometimes to get it all caught up, but I'd be happy to do that for you. Yes, this is Janice Sue's Facebook cover. And so I think for the first round, I'm going to personalize everyone's similar to this. Then I can just change out your photo and your name and your email information. But it's like, boom, here's our society. Here's what it's about. Oh, I have to change this one. Actually, I need to change that to $58,000.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think this is the old one. I did
It is.
update it and send
It
it
is.
to you.
It is the old one. I haven't updated it. I'm sorry. I just grabbed one to show. So
That's fine. So anyway, it can do it. The Canva program can make business cards, pretty much whatever you need. So don't be bashful.
thank you,
Yes.
Bev. Pat, I know that you have been extremely successful in getting the word out about farmers. Can you share with us what you have been doing, please?
Well, every time I go to another lineage society, if they give me an opportunity, I talk about farmers. And we have also presented some ranch and farm certificates to members of the other societies, which puts us in the newspapers in various communities. So we get free advertising for that too.
Anything else? And you're going to Georgia or Alabama?
I am going to the Alabama DAR conference in March at the guest of the state regent. So I will be in full farmer's garb on Friday night for the formal.
Thank you so much.
Fun.
And we appreciate you so much, Pat. Thank you for all you do.
And I have one other thing. I'm planning a Texas farmers meet and greet for August the 6th. And the information will be going out as soon as we nail down the place where we're going to have it. So
Great.
put August the 6th on your save the date calendar.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Well, I'm going to jump over to Gretchen. I know, Gretchen, thank you so much for taking the time to sign on with us. I know you've been sharing Zooms tonight. So
yes. My
share with-
computer has decided to not cooperate tonight, so I am on my cell phone. I do apologize.
Cell
It's
phones are
working.
perfect. Cell phones are
working.
perfect. So can you give us any ideas, Gretchen, of what you've used or what you plan on doing?
Well, I really don't know, actually. I wanted to pair up with Charlie and try to do something in the local area. There's a lot of farms and homesteading type of situations in the area. I have a very small family farm that I've been getting fresh eggs from, and I've been talking to her, she's very shy, so she doesn't really want recognition, which I find is common with farmers. They just do what they do, and they don't want anyone to notice them. So that's kind of where we've been. It's not for lack of noticing people, it's just getting people to want to participate is the thing. So yeah. The last several weeks I've actually been recovering from having COVID, and my whole family actually husband said.
I'm so,
So-
so sorry. Well, we won't
It's
keep you talking a lot, so just, you know, we will just touch base with you, stay on and listen and talk when you want. And so thank you, Gretchen. Thank you so much.
I think that if we can, as Texas ambassadors, if we can try to work together, that is the easiest way to get things accomplished, you know. It's easier to go visit a place if you've got somebody, a kind of like a buddy program to do things with, than going by yourself. So
We had a Zoom night before last, and they were telling about tag teaming, that they go to events together and they start talking between themselves about farmers
Mhm.
and getting other people around them to ask questions without ever bringing up farmers in the meetings. And
Yes,
so it was a good idea.
Yes.
I agree.
Yes, Cindy, you have some good suggestions? You always do.
Yes, you do.
No, but we actually have a new member in Washington now, Marshall. A
Oh,
guy.
you do?
So
Yes,
we're
you do.
two guys now. Yes, absolutely.
And I will tell
Very
you,
happy to have him.
because of Marshall and having, didn't you bring him in? I think you did. Because of him.
No, I did not.
Oh,
I'd
okay.
like to
Well, I
do-
was going to tell you our new program is 1 for 1. So if you bring somebody in, you get a challenge coin. So,
Darn.
so that's the
Well,
newest.
So then someone, brought him in. So I'll try to find out who that was.
And is it, what's his last name? Marshall's, I know what, he came in from SAR, from the ad in SAR. There's another gentleman who came in,
Okay.
and his name is Michael. And Michael came in because he had been on the Hamilton website looking for pins for a separate organization. And he saw farmers insignia and said, "What is this?"
What is this?
And so he contacted us because of Hamilton insignia. Go figure. You never
Marshall
know.
Anderson.
Marshall Andrew, yes, correct. And the other one is Michael, and he doesn't want us to promote his name. So he's out of Pennsylvania, the Michael. So
Okay.
Charlie, I'm going to let you talk.
I don't have a whole lot to say. I will say that I'm often asked to give a presentation on lineage societies for a variety of organizations, and I've added farmers to that presentation, including I recently gave one to a ProGen class. They asked me to a professional genealogy class, since most of my clients are based on getting into a lineage society or solving a problem paper in a lineage society. They said, well, you're in this class and we know that you have a business already. Can you speak on lineage societies? And I was like, yes. So I have one called, there's a society for that. And I usually give crazy little examples like, are you descended from the bastard child of a king? Well, there's a society for that, everything like that. And but I have added farmers to all my presentations. I've given it like 3 times since last October.
Good.
So that's pretty much what I've been able to do, sitting in isolation or running to and from San Francisco.
Very good.
Jesse, your mom, we understand.
Yeah.
The other thing, Charlie, I wanted to ask you about, since we don't have anybody here from Farmerettes, can you give us about a half a minute on updating on Farmerettes since you do their database? Can you?
Can I do that a little later on?
Absolutely.
Let me pull up that database.
Okay, problem not. Thank you so much. Sue, our marvelous membership lady, and she is the one who provides you with those phenomenal lists that help all of us. Can't do without you, Sue. You are just our right hand, our left hand, and our brain.
Thank you. So I was gonna let Chris tell you what we're up to. Instead of me, since I already have done stuff. So our state conference, DAR state conference, is in March, and at this time, it is supposed to be an in-person event. So we are planning a meet and greet in a hotel room. We'll see how that goes. And we have someone that is willing to make us a pin keeper that we can, we're trying to figure out if we'll have, you know, how we'll raffle, auction, whatever, but we have to see what we can do in the state of California. So we have a pin keeper that will be made for that event.
Perfect. I apologize for interrupting you a second. Susan Davis signed on. Susan, if you can hear me, would you accept going to being a panelist? That will let us see you and everything. Okay. Back to you, Sue.
Oh, I don't know if I have that much more to say.
Okay, well, tell them all the great things that you've done for them and can do.
Oh, recently you should have all gotten at the first of the year, probably January 2nd or 3rd. You all got the listing of your members in your state. That's from the end of the year. I can do that. I would prefer not to do it on a monthly basis for each and every one, because that's 42 times I have to do that. But I am more than happy to do it if it's prior to you having an event and you think there's more people that have been added or anything like that. But I can always do those lists very quickly for you. So I have that in my back pocket that I can do.
Sue, did you do one for Texas?
I already sent it to you.
Okay,
I
thank
sent
you.
it to you on, yeah, it came to you on January 2nd. Yours was
Alright.
one of the, because you had asked me about it.
Yeah.
And I did Texas first because
Okay,
you had
thank
asked,
you.
and then it went to all of you.
Yes, and thank you, Sue, for doing that.
Thank you so much, Sue.
Thank you, Sue.
Chris, our phenomenal, magnificent scholarship. Oh, I'm not joking when I say that, Chris. 55 or 56. I'm gonna let you tell.
Well, I think first I need to reach out to Bev, because when I look at my background, literally, I kind of look like I'm out of Star Wars, kind of fading in and out here. I've got some sort of halo going, and then, which is not natural. And then, then my background is backwards, isn't it?
No, your background is perfect.
It looks good.
It looks
Yeah.
backwards to me. I
Well,
Well,
that's
guess-
it
because you're
does.
looking at a-
Yeah, because you've got checked mirror image on your Zoom, and it's okay, because for the rest of us, it's right.
It's
Oh, well,
forward.
okay, then all good. Okay. But I want my president award up there too, but be that as it may. Yeah, the scholarship committee has been hard at work. We thought we were going to have kind of a moderate application submission group, and then at the middle of December to the end of December, all of a sudden there were all these applications that came through. So we ended up with 55 applications representing students from 10 different states. We had an applicant from Maine this time, which we haven't had before. We had a winner from University of Tennessee at Knoxville. So we read, the whole committee read all 55 applications. As usual, we have very robust discussions, and we narrowed it down to 4 wonderful students who will be our recipients and receive $2,000 this spring semester. So we have 2 from University of Nebraska, 1 from Southern Illinois, Carbondale and one from University of Tennessee at Knoxville. But yeah, Sue and I were happy to see a whole bunch of applicants from California. They were applicants from WASU. So, you know, we've got Washington going on there. It was literally all over the country, which was quite wonderful to see. So the credit goes truly to the ambassadors for all the work in spreading the word. And, you know, we just read them, and I had the pleasure of calling each of the winners today and then shooting around emails. So we'll get those checks out, I would expect, fairly soon. Yeah, so
And
it's been an exciting time.
yes, and may I share with them what I called Chris today, and I said, Chris, how about if we give an honorary membership to every scholarship winner beginning this time? And Chris said, yes. So
Absolutely.
in the
Yeah.
future, all scholarship winners will receive an honorary membership into NSDOAF. It's not a full membership, it's just an honorary. But I noticed you were pleased, Charlie. I'm thrilled. I don't
Yes.
think that we can do something any better. If these students, you know, let's get them reared in this society. Suzanne, I am so happy that you came on. I hope I wasn't leaving you out in the dark. Are you there, Susan?
Yes. Good.
I said, I hope I didn't leave you in the dark. There you are. There you are. It's good to see you. It's good to see you.
Thank you.
While I have everybody here, I'm going to take a photograph. So everybody, look at me. Got it. Okay, one of those will turn out. So do you have any suggestions? What have you done? What do you think about doing?
Are
Susan?
you talking to me?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. We're probably going to do some more local field trips over the, we
Good.
have to kind of wait for the snow to disappear before we can do a lot of stuff. And it looks like it's going to be probably April or May before we can get out.
Fine.
Wow. But we've got some places in mind to go and look at and stuff like that.
Such fun. That will be such fun. I think that's one of the most important parts of this society is doing that.
Yes.
So Charlie, do you want to give us numbers or do you have it, or? Okay, we'll give it a couple of numbers.
I just had to find my cursor so I could unmute. Because of course I'm getting texted by everybody on the right hand screen. So I had to shut that down. Or left hand, that's my left. Hi. We have currently found in 46 different locations, well, 45 and one no location tab, 2,283 farmerettes. 2,077 of them are from World War I, and 206 of them are from World War II.
Wow.
This is-
106. Did you say?
Congratulations.
I'm sorry, Nancy?
Did you say 206?
From World War
World
II.
War II.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And this does include administrative folks as well. It's not just the girls, but in this count, because we really don't have a way to keep that out of our statistics page. I'm very thrilled to say we have found 15 in Texas. So I'm super excited about that. I was worried because for the longest time we had none in Texas. Now, the latest challenge for the Texas genealogists is those 15 are only from World War I.
Oh,
So get to work before the 1950 census comes out, because we're really going to be tracking some of these ladies very, very soon. We may get a
Little-
live one.
Little did we know, Charlie, when I called
wow.
that one day and said, think we can do anything with this? I have no idea it would go this far.
Well, Kate and Kate Skalikas is really been a driving force, and
Yes, she has.
my brain just
Linda.
Linda, thank you. Linda Mizell is another really good one. Because of my class schedule, I haven't really had time to work on it.
Oh, yeah, but you're the numbers person.
Yes,
Can't do without you. That's just like Sue. We can't do without Sue. She's the numbers person.
yeah, they
Meg-
keep calling me and saying, hey, can we figure out how to do this? And I'm like, oh, I live for these puzzles. I live to give good numbers. I love numbers.
Right.
So yeah, we're super excited. Washington State has 21 from World War I and 1 from World War II. Let's see, California. We have some Californians folks here. Okay, I have to shut down the chat. California is 90 total, 71 from World War I and 19 from World War II. And because I adore Bev and she made me this glorious background from Nebraska, there are 22 from World War I and 2 from World War II. Anybody else?
Yeah, Illinois. Give me Illinois.
Illinois is one of our precious
Stars.
repositories of ladies. We
Yeah.
have 116 from World War I and 2 from World War II.
Okay.
That's fun. Thank you,
You know,
Charlene.
I love you being able to pull up statistics like that. I remember there was one day I needed something and I text Sue and I said, could you please tell me real fast how many farmers there are in Ohio? And within 3 minutes less, she had texted me that. So I really understand what you do with all of this. Thank you for being a numbers person, for both of you being a numbers person.
It's fun to make those little sheets. I love queries.
Good. What I had said earlier is we would like to rename you. I'm going to let Nancy speak in a few minutes, but we would like to rename this particular group. So start thinking about what you want to be called. You're currently, Nancy, what are they?
You are the Western region.
Western region.
Mhm.
Boring.
Well,
So-
not necessarily, at least
All right.
I know where you are.
All right, so if you want to stay Western region, fine. If you don't, come up with a name and we'll use that.
I don't know, Texas is really Western.
It's not.
Well, it's the way John Beard divided it mostly.
Yeah.
We're gonna change
Except
it.
he put Idaho in the Midwest and I sort of thought you were in the West.
We're Northwest.
Well, you're
So
still
anyway,
in that hole.
We're gonna rename you. So
We're
think of some names.
We're kind of a reverse J, like a fish hook. It's
Fish
like,
hook.
Make it short. Remember, this has got to go out on emails.
okay, fish hook.
Oh,
There you go.
we'll figure something. Nancy, do you want to share with them some of your ideas and what we have learned in the last 2 days, please?
Yeah, a couple of things that I always like to do with my people is that I really like to keep in touch. We can't meet because COVID has kept us home. And Illinois, we've got a governor that really locks things down in Illinois. So I've kept in touch besides the newsletter, which of course goes out every quarter. But I keep in touch with emails a lot, and everything that comes up that they need to know, like the cookbook, and then even if you've got a cookbook that didn't have a name, a name on the recipe, I sent that list out. It doesn't matter, just to keep, and a lot of them are not on Facebook. So I think this is another way to reach them. The other thing, and so I think any way I can reach my people, I think they're our biggest a way of spreading the word. And we're kind of all over the state, and this is a good thing.
Excellent. Excellent. Davina, can you stand up a little bit?
Oh.
Well, we don't care about your head, just show us the rest.
Okay, Davina has on the polo shirt.
That looks wonderful.
Cool, isn't it?
Soft.
I love that the insignia, that the logo is big,
Mhm.
so you can
Mhm, I
see
do
it
too.
good. Oh, I love it.
And then that's Davina's. And this is,
That
mine.
looks nice too. Look at that. Oh, with
You
the
know,
bee
she
on
sort
there.
of, she rates because she gets a different color, but other than that,
so I'm getting ready to make a decision in the next few days if our ambassadors want a totally different color. I still think you should have green. But if you want gray, we can order gray for you. This is the gray. It looks blue, but
really,
I need it. It is gray. I also have the green. So I just want, I need to be able to have dual.
how does the sash look on the green?
Davina has it on. No, don't you have your sash on,
You don't
Davina?
have your sash on tonight.
She's
do
got
you?
her neck ribbon on.
It blends with it.
Yeah, it does. It blends with it.
It does, doesn't it? Okay.
So it lets this show more.
Mhm.
Right.
So
Right.
Davina is a size 2 dress.
Oh,
And she has a small on.
no medium. This
Oh,
is
you have
me-
a medium on?
I do.
Okay. And I don't wear that small of a outfit, and I have a medium on. So they run big. Davina, did I picked the medium, didn't I?
Mhm. Yes.
So I have a medium on. So if you are going to order, they run big. They didn't say they did, but they do. So Davina's going to go hold one up. And I hope you hold up let's see what she holds up.
That's good.
Every-
I gotta keep everything tame. It's gotta have a slightly
we-
bigger
I like
Yeah.
big.
Now, we picked them up this morning from the printers.
This is the large.
That's the L.
Okay.
What's the shrinkage?
I don't think any,
Okay.
I don't think much. I really don't.
That looks big.
It's pretty big.
It's a good size large.
Ooh.
True.
That's pretty. I really like it.
So if you noticed on mine, there was something extra on mine. So if you did see it, you did. If you didn't, you didn't. So
The bee?
yeah, the bee. Yeah, there's a bee on mine.
It looks like it's trying to make a beeline for your armpit there.
You know, with the little devil. You know, I never thought about that, Davina. She really put that. That is the purple. And that is an
Oh.
XL. Look at how huge that is. Now, that was a special order for someone, a national board officer who wanted purple.
See, my favorite color is green, so I love gray and I love purple, but you just have to.
So I hope everybody keeps with the green because it's been really hard to pick our, to
If
find.
that's
our-
what if that's all you would offer, that takes care of it.
Yep, it's all we have offered on the national
I
site.
noticed that.
And we now have, as of tomorrow, we have ball caps,
That's great.
green, our green ball caps. So unlike the last ones, when we ordered 24, this time we ordered 10 because we still have 24 black ball caps.
Ooh.
So we now have 10 of them. So what you looking for, Davina?
My sweater. It's
Your
getting
sweater.
chilly.
So you have anything else to say, Dee Dee?
No.
So thanking each one of you for all you do, for all you've done for forever. And I will remind each one of you, you are the reason that NSDOAF has 1,235 members right now. We are only 30 months old.
That is astounding.
30 months. And Davina, did you give the numbers?
1235 is right.
1, 2, 3, 5.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 5. So So with saying that,
Supplementals?
Pardon?
The supplementals?
The supplemental is 1,226. And we had 2 come in the mail today, so it should be 2 more.
and do we have any new members today?
You said 3
Oh,
in the
those,
computer.
but
3.
the
So
one-
this was a marvelous day, fabulous day.
was the one from Texas, was it a new member?
Yes, that's
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 5
Great.
What's her name?
from Temple, Texas. Judith Shine.
Shine, Judith Shine.
Okay, so it is now, I'm 3 minutes past my scheduled time of 30 minutes. I'm going to again say thank you, send you our love, and we're going to try and do this every 60 to 90 days. It'll be short and sweet and not drawn out, and we will
A
just have
Smaller
fun.
group, and this is your group.
So in the future, see this? Please
Good,
bring it
good
with
idea.
iced tea, water, hot tea, anything you want, so we can celebrate. If, don't forget to keep an eye out for our March meeting here at Davina's house. And everyone will be receiving a formal invitation to that. All right, so love to each of you.
Bye.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Bye.
Appreciate all of you. Nancy,
Good to
thank
see
you
y'all.
again for that article you're doing tonight. Nancy has an article she's doing for a local publication.
Northern part of Illinois, the big newspaper, but they have a thing called an ag magazine. And I got an email from the reporter and wanted to do a feature on farmers and me. And he sent me 14 questions that he expected me to answer, and he gave me 2 days to do it. So
That's a
I
lot.
told him he'd get it tonight or in the morning.
It's a lot.
It's a
Good,
lot.
good, good. Well, it is 8:10 and we have a full day again tomorrow. And I know it's later in some of you and earlier in some. So love. Talk with
Thanks
all of you
again.
later. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Thank you for joining us. Gretchen, thanks a million. How's your husband?